Alright, well, let's jump back into clearing out the rest of the Dreadfell vaults, and then I'll do something else after that. I'll clear out something else after that, more or less. Alright, well, bunch of stuff we can kill. Fun. Drop you right there. And oof, you went after him pretty hard. Hopefully kill one of those, perhaps. Just slowing these guys down a little bit. I do like the fact that I'm reducing my detrimental effects duration, because it makes it very easy for Relentless Pursuit to be used. That's one nice thing about the reduction here. We'll activate this stuff, we'll activate that. Ow. We'll go up here and go bump. And bump. That was fun to do. Grain of Confusion, that's annoying. Rid of that. Oh, wait. That's magical. Whoops. Oh, that's annoying. Hail Destruction. So, you chant the destruction of Malrock, the demon's homeworld. Each time you kill a creature, you send a magical ripple. That's a sustain, apparently. Well, Tail Destruction. That might have been useful if I knew it wasn't a sustain, if I was a passive. Not a bad thing, I guess, but a lot of these sustains, they might be, sort of, costly to basically use the thing. There's a Dreadmaster in here, apparently. Okay, I'm taking a beating here from stuff. Mental, magical, don't really care. Let's just wait for him to get over here. Mind Disruption, that's annoying. Get rid of it. Hello. That's fun. There's the calm. Another artifact of some sort. Tinker. Alright, great. Well, we got through all that stuff easily enough. A lot of stuff I left, here in the vault. I don't exactly regret leaving this stuff, but it's stuff I want just to, melt down or whatever. The escort that never lived. Unfortunate. I do believe one more vault. 2 more vaults, perhaps. Hello, spiders. Yoink. Lightbringers, killing them all! Kill it all. Up. We got ourselves a spider queen. Nadra, the Great Weaver. A huge blue and white spiderkin whose form shifts and shimmers in and out of reality. She spins the threads of fate and binds the destiny of all within her web. Let's hear with this. We'll go with that. Done. There's the white light emitter. I got the black one. I don't think I'll be getting rid of it. So. Oh, look at that. Lore Master Greenouts announced the races Chapter 5 Faloran. The Faloran, or Falor, lit siblings of Wrath, are on average 6 feet 4 inches with dark brown hair and hazel or green eyes. They are generally a muscular build and known for their physical prowess. They are renowned to be of the Fey mindset, as quick to furious violence as they are to joyous song. Their relations with the Shaloran are particularly strained as they strongly oppose their brethren's use of magic. Their capital city is Shatur, hidden deep within the northern woods, and they are loath to let any outsiders even approach the surrounding forest. Archers and fighters carefully patrol their borders, ready to rain down death from the trees on any who encroach. Their leader is Queen Nasilia Tantalin, and they are said to live in extensive dwellings carved into giant trees, but little else is known about their society. Those who choose to live the fattest of the forest tend to be of unique disposition, with unusual attitudes and traits. Oft they are musicians, bowmasters, or skilled warriors. However, they are sometimes mistrusted heavily, as rumor has it that many of those who leave Shatur are actually criminals expelled for the very worst crimes. In any case, they tend to be natural loners who wander the world on their own personal quests. The Floran do business very rarely with the outside world, but when they do, it is normally for metals and certain foodstuffs that they cannot get themselves. Usually in trade, they sell woodcraft and fine silks. This is the only legal source of elven wood, a rare commodity that is often sought after for flex work. Black market sources rely on poachers to cut trees in a shelter forest, an immensely risky business, but also very profitable for the high prices paid by Shaloran mages for elven wood staff. So yep, good old Flora. And there's the Ogres one. Lore Master Greynuts announced the races Chapter 7 Ogres. Ogres have never been a thriving race, starting from their abrupt appearance as soldiers and laborers for their conclave during the later wars. Unexplained, aside from the highly implausible story from the Conquest overseers about the Lost Mountain tribe. Left without homes or proper runic training after the war's end, they were forced to found their own tribes and rediscover the fields of ruin and fusion creation for themselves. And though their numbers dropped rapidly, they enjoyed a brief period of relative success as nomadic rune traders, virtually unaffected by the spellblaze. The spell hunt nearly proved to be their undoing, as their monstrous size and rune-covered skin made them popular targets. They were thought to be extinct, and only in recent years has the city of Elvia revealed that some ogres took refuge there during this time. Their descendants still live today, fearful of persecution, but gradually beginning to explore outside Elvia for the first time in ages. Ogre's most striking feature is their size, by far the largest of any intelligent race. They average at roughly 8 feet 4 inches tall, and most are nearly half as wide with muscle. They have a similar range of skin tones to humans, although slightly grayer on the whole. Their hair tends to be dark brown or black, and their eyes run the gamut from black to bright blue to purple, presumably a side effect of runic mistranscription. Their angular facial features invite some impolite comparisons to orcs, with strong jawlines, disproportionately large mouths and teeth, and squarish heads, but otherwise resemble those of humans. It would be remiss of me to describe ogres' appearance without mentioning the intricate glowing pattern of runes covering their skin from head to toe, although the exact patterns and colors vary. Although they excel at physical tasks for obvious reasons, and the necessity of careful inscription has made their finger dexterity and penmanship rather impressive, their limb movements tend to be slow and clumsy due to their size, and they tire quickly if they overexert themselves during strenuous labor. Their slow speech, incredible appetites, and lack of interest in arts or most scholarly concerns has led to a misconception they are dim-witted. However, ogres forced into studious tasks have performed admirably, and one needs only look at their runic patterns to know that patient study and artistic vision they are capable of, if properly motivated. This may tie into the humble, duty-bound mindset that they seem to be inherent in property of the species. Most ogres show absolutely no interest in leadership or impressing others, only completing tasks in the most reliable manner possible, and such strategies tend to be rather simple. While Shalor use of magic is arguably a choice, ogres have no such luxury. Their inscriptions are as crucial to their well-being and structural integrity as their internal organs, and attempts by Zergrim to cleanse the captured ogres of their runes invariably lead to them first collapsing under their own weight, and then their organs shutting down one by one. One can assume that their natural infusions are just as vital. As such, ogre reproduction is a careful task. A newborn can live for a few months unaltered, but after this, the parents must give their child a thorough regimen of runic inscriptions and herbal infusions. The parents typically perform these tasks together, using each other's runes as a reference, and any mistake made in a transcription will affect the child's health and development, usually adversely though it is believed that transcription errors are responsible for mitigating ogres' once uncontrollable tempers. As such, the inscribed patterns are as much as an influence on the child's development as the physical and mental traits of his or her parents. Due to the safety and comfort of Elvia, and their mistrust of much of the outside world, most ogres who leave their homes do so for trade purposes, no longer using Shaloran as couriers. Some have begun to enter the growing market of runes and infusions, and have proven very successful thanks to their natural talent in the area. Those few who could be considered adventurers tend to pack up their things and leave abruptly, not for glory or riches, but because they see a recurring source of misery in the world, and wish to dispose of it themselves as a public service. It is not uncommon for an ogre to sigh in frustration after hearing about a hijacked shipment of grain, head out, return a few days later with the blood of a once persistent bandit clan stuck to his club, and go right back to tending his crops. I completely butchered that, but whatever. There's the ogre one. Hey, grounding strap! That's what I was after. Alright, grounding strap, I want you. Grounding strap, give me that stun freeze immunity, please. That'll be awesome. That'll basically make it so that I won't have to worry about, like, stuns and stuff. We'll just get rid of this. I'm thinking about, how's my other stuff looking, I guess, at this point. I got this done. I got Connect Stablers, I think. So feet, cloak. I'm not sure if I made a power distributor yet, so we'll put that on. And apparently I did make it, so wasted materials there, but whatever. I've got the iron grip. I've got the black light emitter. I've got the headlamp. I think I'm good. I think I've got all the tinkers I plan to have attached to my my character. I should probably get rid of old Warwick here because he's pretty useless, I think. Or maybe not. He'll actually last a little bit. I thought he'll disappear pretty quickly. Alright, well maybe I'll keep Walworth for a little bit, and we'll make use of him and all that. Doom Tendrils, Fiery Portal. Ah, that's right, I had one of these guys up on my main hand, the Dull Eggs. I suppose I don't really need to worry about Bim that much, so I'll keep him off at this point, but it's something to keep in mind. I really wish I had a better Dweffelden, you know, offhand item, so I can make, you know, better use for detecting stuff. That's something I know. It's kind of hard to get some of the higher, like, you know, level, lower tier stuff to pop up. Rex Titan. Well, I guess we'll keep this stuff as is. The Flash Block and the reduced detrimental effects will be what I'll use for a little bit, I guess. And more spiders, because I love spiders. Who doesn't love spiders? Let's put Lightbringer right here. Do that. See what else is in here. Oh, actually, it's time to trap by walking into it. I can actually disarm traps by walking into them. I didn't know that. Let's drop this right there. Yes, kill them all. Yoink. Yoink. You gonna pick up the stuff? Yeah, I try to automatically disarm stuff when I walk into it. That's cool. Didn't know that was a thing. Well, let's see here. That changed my damage to be a whole lot of stuff. Which is cool and all, but I might want it over this, actually. Now that I got the grounding strap, I don't really need to have this ring anymore. But I like the chance of causing gloom on stuff I hit. I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff, I think. Get my stuff and all that for it. I think we're done with Maj'Eyal's vaults and such, so let's push on to do whatever. Do. I guess we'll go kill some spiders. We've yet to do that. More spider killing in this episode. Okay, let's just drop you guys over there. What the heck is that? Well, look at that. We finally have some of the broken world stuff apparently popping in. A strange-looking humanoid spirekin. Its body half covered by a light-flowing robe. It looks like teeny spiders are crawling on its skin. So, here's the first instance of something that'll be appearing in the future, by the way. The Zyak. They're actually a new race. They're a spiderkin race. Apparently, they got some interesting talents already. They'll do a lot of different things in the future. Let's do this. I'm just going to rush him and kill him. Now, that makes me wonder if I'm going to see some other future races popping up in this dungeon. Basically, this like dungeon, the Ardhungul, is actually starting to like, it's basically going to be like a precursor to like the Broken Worlds campaign, I guess. I'll just say that. That might be a little bit of a spoiler, but you need some spoilers, right? Let's see here. Let's grab that rare. Considering some poison infusion, we'll avoid that, and we'll just go boink. He's dropping stuff on me kind of annoyingly. He's done. Doink. Doink. Ah, this dungeon's fun. Oh, that's a ghoul. Excellent. I level up. Another Zyak appears. It's funny how their list is hostile to us. Oop, he used Starfall. I find it funny that their list is the enemies faction. Really, they should be their own faction, because the Spirekin are actually going to be a little bit dangerous than like the enemies that you normally fight. Alright, what to do here? I want to boost this up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to remove those points. I'm going to try and remove this point at some point. So... I actually want to do that right away, I think, before I do something stupid. So let's just get out of here. We'll just go quickly to try and swap out that, so I don't have to have it any there anymore. We're just going to go here and go bump and dump, dump, dump. There we go. Only ashes left. Wow, you really don't get much damage from leveling this up. I'll just get this up to 4 or 5, I think. That's enough of that, I guess. You should use powerful blight. Anytime block apply, blah blah. I won't mind decreasing damage of enemies a little bit more passively when I block, and I block quite a bit, so... Maybe I'll get this up a little bit more. We'll get all that stuff. Alright, back to killing Spirekin. Then I got a bunch of demons over here. Let's go yoink, boink, boink, and boink. Another Zayak is popping out. Oh, there's a new one. The Shiax Venom Blade. A strange-looking humanoid covered in black shimmery skin. He dual-wields sinuous daggers and seems bent on plunging them into your body. Alright, well, there's a misspelling. I'm gonna have a few suggestions for, Dark God, perhaps, for his zone, but for the most part, I like what you want to see. Spiderkin. And I'm just going to assume this, but there's actually a third type of Spiderkin, like, one of these like type of enemies that'll pop out. The thing is, do they have a character sprite or an idea for what he's going to do yet? That's the thing. Okay, he's not right there, so let's go like this. That guy's raging apparently at me. Hello? No one will harm me again with the black wall. This gives me shadow power. It gives me some not bad stuff. I like it. It's got a lot of block power on it. Well, I suppose not as much as my current one. Has less critical chance. The thing about the black wall is that it gives, boost to my shield offense, shield defense, corruption, doom shield. And you may not realize it, but doom shield, offense, I use those skills. So it's like a, Demonlogist like type of weapon, or Bulwark's one. put that on. It's not like the Lunar Shield's helping me that much. Just casts Lunar Ray every so often and does other stuff, which is okay, but... Oh, right. Forgot to put this back on. Someone just hit me. They will pay. No one attacks me while I'm in my inventory. Giant will pay. So, Rashtim's journal. It's been some time since High Sun Paladin Aaron sent me out on an assignment. According to recent intelligence, it would seem that the cavern has mysteriously emerged near our outpost, the Gates of Morning. They have bestowed the name Ardhungul on a newly discovered cavern. The elder warriors seem anxious in regards to the origin of this new subterranean area. They are likely concerned that the orcs are using Ardhungul as a staging point for further aggression against the Gates of Morning. I'll have to make sure I'm well equipped for his journey. The fate of us all could hang in a balance. I spoke with the Borough patrols tonight. There seem to have been several sightings of orcs and other wild beasts roaming throughout the wilderness, yet strangely enough, none seem to have been anywhere near Ardhungul. Perhaps the subterranean cavern was simply a natural phenomenon with unfortunate timing. It's either that or an unknown force powerful enough to alter the very foundation of the land upon its arrival. I shudder to latter thought, but for now this is merely speculation. If all goes well, I'll be ready to depart by dawn. Up! Harkuzun! Did it see me? Apparently not. Let's drop this right there. And we'll go like that right there. There goes one. Just beat these up. Oh, Harkuzun popped up right over here. It's trick to me, but whatever. Let's do this. Counter strike, awesome. Wow. Nice big amount of damage they did to him right there. Alright, well, that's the first level of this area out of the way. Blackfire Aegis. Gets some nice damage conversion. Release a burst of dark fire damage equal to your magic stat. That could be useful, but I think I like the other one a little bit more for the other stuff it gives. Let's see what other Spire King enemies might be popping up in here now. There's Zayak. I kind of wish I did this dungeon earlier so I could talk a little bit more about it, but then again, I'd probably be doing spoilers left and right in here. Fun, fun, fun. Kill it all. Kill, kill, kill. And there's some sort of temple warden around, apparently. Let's just drop you right there. Let's drop... Damn, he's too far away. Where is he? We're just going to take this guy out right away, so... Yoink. And we'll just rush him. Done. There's Zayak right there, apparently. How fast are these guys moving? They have a faster global speed, these guys, apparently. Didn't know that. Keep a very form enemy. Oh, and I killed another Shiak without even noticing it. Fire dragon over there, apparently. So much to kill. Yeah, basically Zayak's summoning more spires for me to fight. And that Shiak basically does like Venom type talents against me. Headless Horror. And it is Mana Frost me of all things. Annoying. You drop this right there. Heal up a little bit. I would fear escape this guy to see if I could, like, you know, get away with possibly killing him that way, but let's go here, go here. Rasham Journals 2. It was half a day's journey from the gates of morning to Ardhungul, but I finally arrived. I decided to rest beneath the shade of a great oak tree and enjoy one of the sweet rolls my wife Melnena prepared for me. I'm unsure why, but the closer I've come to Ardhungul, the thicker the atmosphere has become. Almost as if there was a foreign energy infecting the very air I breathe. I've been to many places in the vast world, but I've never felt an aura quite like this. I will have to uncover the source of energy before I can bring a full report to Aaron. A thick green veil of mist permeates the air with the cavern. I'm uncertain if this is a byproduct of what creatures now inhabit the place, or if it's coming directly from another source. There also seem to be arcane rifts appearing in different locations throughout their caverns, though I dare not approach them. I will leave them for our Enorphils to assess after I secure the area. I must admit, I'm not looking forward to encountering the origin of threat, this grave. Yet, it is my sworn duty as a sunpal to face what lies ahead, even should it be my own doom. Impossible. How could spires have grown to such immense size? Not only that, but the markings and physical traits are unlike any arachnid I've previously encountered. The first one I encountered nearly took my left arm during an initial assault. If my reflexes had been a split second slower, I feared the worst may have transpired. If the gates of morning are assaulted by not only the orcs, but also this new found species of arachnids, I fear all hope will be lost. For the sake of Maj'Eyal, I must venture further into this spire-infested cavern and destroy the source of his incursion. We're getting beaten up here, so let's activate those. And of course, another spire to fight. I love how apparently the boots in my the boots like rush doesn't get disabled. That's obviously a bug. That guy's out of the way. Okay, let's just fear escape you and it'll take you out. Saw blade. Or saw butcher. Done. Lightbringer, go right there. Oops. Oh, that was level entrance. Or exit, rather. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a nice big heal. To be honest, I'm actually thinking about like using all these regeneration runes to replace the heroism infusion down there. I think I might do that. Possibly soon. Ow. You stealthed me, didn't you? That was fun to do. Here's an Arshiak. Actually, look at what he's got. So he's basically got lots of cunning poisons, basically. Stealth. Got a few infusions too, apparently. Now, I assume these guys are probably going to change as time progresses, because they are basically going to be involved with the Broken Worlds. They're sort of like a sneak peek right now. And they're very much unfinished. Rasham's Journal 3. It took some time, but my muscles are starting to adapt and react to the unique movements of these arachnids. The way they fight, it's almost as if they possess a higher level of thought, elevating them far beyond the base intelligence of lesser arachnid. Is it possible that they could be sentient? Do they act individually, or are they perhaps manipulated by a greater arachnid? Let us pray that the species is not connected through a hive mind, for this threat could become even greater than I imagined. I have slain dozens of the arachnids, each one seemingly more difficult than the last. I am unsure if this is a result of my weariness, or if they are also adapting to my movements and battle techniques. I don't see how this could be possible, however. A mere spire couldn't possibly adapt to the battle techniques of a veteran Sun Paladin. It's simply not feasible. Furthermore, the origin of these spires worries me. So far, I have not found any other entrances to the cavern, meaning that they were transported here via other means. Those arcane rifts I found earlier are starting to worry me, and I fear for all of us when I think of what they may be waiting for us beyond them. I must put these thoughts out of my mind. Distractions will only serve to weaken my resolve. Incredible, the size of that arachnid is unimaginable. There's no doubt about it, that's Spire's matriarch here. I'm heavily wounded, but this is no turning back now. I shall finish what I started for the sake of all those awaiting my return. If I don't make it back, whoever is reading this journal, please make High Sun Paladin Aaron of the Gates of Morning aware of my great situation, and tell Melna that I'm sorry. Alright, so there's Ardhungul. A huge spider shrouded in darkness, her red glowing eyes start darting to fix on you. She looks hungry. We'll charge her. Let's go with Bump. A bit of Bleed. A bit of Confusion. Demon Seed. And blah blah, the Sun Paladin ration pops out. Brass goggles, raw aspiric poison. What's that lore? Ah, Lord Master Veritra's note. However, I've been repeatedly told by the powers that be that I need to get on with this and turn in our report on how different races got here. How a different race got here. So I will temporarily pause my researches on whether or not Maj'Eyal is real, or just an elf legend. Can't trust anything they say despite their long memories. Instead, I am on to meet the keeper of the Eastern Historical Society, who has the best collection of lore about how humans got here. As such, I will be traveling to Northern Vord to use their archives. And yes, unfortunately, I will be traveling by adventure again. By all the gods, why don't I get a better budget? This is absolutely terrible. It has been a particularly long walk, longer than I thought it would be. Truthfully, so I have run out of food. Foolish, I know, but I figured I could ask the escort for some of his. This snobby piece of troll liver says he doesn't eat. Now, talk about a terrible lie. Do you really think that would fool me? This Eastern Historical Society had better be good. Alright, well, we're done in here. I need to make sure you get over to where you need to go. Here's some Steam Tech goggles. These give me a little bit of sight radius, infravision radius, blindness immunity. Ooh, this gives me a little bit of a boost to like talent masteries. Would have been nice to get those a little bit earlier. King crit chance, accuracy. These basically go in my head, but I think the corrupted gaze might be a little bit better. Yeah, I like this. It gives me Vim Sense. I don't really use Steam, so that's not as useful. Alright, well that'll be it for this episode. We'll talk to Melna. And basically next time I'll basically push on to do something else. I think we'll have to start doing Orc Pride soon, so that'll be something to do. Oh. Orcs. Got them. Nice. I was going to jump in here a second because I want to basically replace that heroism infusion. And here's basically what I do. I'm going to basically replace it with a teleportation wizard-like rune here. And the purpose for doing this is so I can use this to like bypass like the orcish like doors because you know they got the high-powered orcs now. I really don't want to go head to toe, you know, with right away. This was the weakest of the pride, so I might go in here. And I'll just make an initial way in here. Apparently this guy's going to drop meteors on me because he can do that. Rain of Fire. This guy's a Demonlogist apparently. He's out of the way. Alright. Next time I come back, we'll basically, you know, start doing Rakshar Pride. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode thus far, and take care for now.